We decided quite spontaneously to go on a few days trip to Austria. Monday was a holiday, the weather forecast promised sunshine, and temperatures were reaching 28 degrees. It felt like a perfect opportunity to get away for a few days. But of course, to be honest, packing for vacation with children and then driving with the car is far from relaxing. But what I learned is that it's important to take it slower, like slower travel. And this is where actually we can enjoy it. And it's really not about doing less, but putting less pressure to see or do everything on schedule. And it's much more calm, it's much more free to simply enjoy where we are, what we do. And with traveling with children, I learned that it's really hard to control everything, mostly your expectations. So this is probably the biggest lesson as a parent: less expectations and more free schedule, be more flexible. We stayed in a beautiful apartment in Alpendorf near St Johann in Pongau, and there were beautiful mountain views, swimming pool just for us, and playground, really beautiful. Because it was beginning of the season and we were first guests in this apartment hotel, and oh my god, that was amazing for me as an introvert. Oh my god, that was so nice. But anyway, this place is really clean, really nice, and you have everything you need with children. So I totally recommend it, and it's not sponsored. So every time I plan vacation, I always try to think of everybody's needs. So we have to go to some playgrounds, of course, for kids, but also for adults. We have to do some nature, some hiking, something what is amazing also for us parents. And actually, what really surprised me on this trip was my daughter's courage. So we visited this treetop trail and she walked across sections high above the ground without hesitation. I'm much more afraid of heights than she is. So it was really amazing to see her. It was really powerful experience and a nice time in the nature for me, of course. And when we spent time in mountains or walking through the forest with my family, it totally reminded me how I miss being surrounded by nature. So we live in a city and I don't get to hike very often. But growing up, forests were a normal part of my life, and many of my happiest childhood memories come from being outdoors. And I hope our children will have memories like that too, and will go to nature more often. And the third place we visited was this Liechtensteinklamm. Even in the morning there were quite a lot of people there, but it was still much better than it would have been later in the afternoon. And there were many stairs, but the path is very secure and suitable for children, and waterfalls and rock formations are absolutely stunning. So I totally recommend going maybe in the morning or not in the top of the season, because it can be quite touristy and not so great for slow traveling or peaceful traveling, but still it's beautiful and easy with kids. So I recommend it at the end. And this is exactly actually the reason why I enjoyed this trip, because we took our time, we were not obsessing to see everything. Actually, we've been on the beginning of the season where not many things were open, so we just saw what is open, how our mood is, what we can do on that day, and we just follow the kids' pace and adjusted our plans when needed. So this is my favorite moments, when it was just nice moments, simple moments, when we were in the nature with the animals, with the mountain views, walking through the forest. And I think this is the what I like the most about slow travel. Not doing less, but enjoying more of what is already there. Just observing details, taking it slower and calmer. So we came home with a lot of beautiful memories, and those trips we will remember the most, I think. I hope you liked the video, and please share where are you planning to go this year. See you. Bye bye.